Hello, everyone. Hello. I am just getting. Oh, you know what? I'm going to switch over actually my connection so that it's just better. So bear with me. Hopefully, it doesn't disconnect while I'm trying to do this, but I forgot that if I do this little plug-in, it actually runs a lot smoother than just being attached to Wi-Fi. So let me see. All right, I think that was good. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Hi, Erin. How are you? I feel like the connection should be better. I switched it over, so we'll see. How are you doing, Erin? Anything new? I'm going to go on Discord. Just let everyone know we're live. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good. I wonder if I can get a hold of Jimmy because it's Jimmy's watch party. Hi, Saul. How are you? I am just actually sending a message to Jimmy. At least I think it's Jimmy on Instagram. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure that it's him. Actually, it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see. Because it might be just some random person, but I think it's him. So, anyways, so while we wait a little bit, does anybody have any plans for the month? The next couple weeks? I mean, we're in summer now. Does anybody have any plans? Also, by the way, I thought I would wear my very inspired Rapunzel necklace. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks like a sun. But I was like, oh, that's very Rapunzel. Let's wear that. Hi, Kitty. Hi, theme park. How are you? Just wanted to stop by and say hello. I got an early morning tomorrow, so I'm gonna watch till I fall asleep. That's perfect. Yeah, hook up your movie and watch till you fall asleep. It's the best way to do it. Thanks, Erin. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's just throw on some sparkle. Yeah, like I was saying, does anybody have any cool summer plans that they want to tell us about? Also, highly recommend that you all see Elemental if you haven't already. It is a fabulous movie. You will all enjoy it. It was so cute. Hi, Matthew. How are you? Oh, gosh, Kitty. Well, I guess at least you found it. Hi, Brian. How are you? Hey, hey. I was trying to get a hold of Jimmy because this movie was supposed to be for Jimmy's birthday, and I don't know where Jimmy is. So hopefully, I mean, he'll come in at some point. Elemental was amazing. I agree. I got my 1989 sweater from Taylor Swift's online store. It took 2 months to get to my house. Oh my gosh, that's a long time. Hopefully, it was worth the wait. My summer plans to avoid the heat and stay indoors. LOL. I felt the trailer for Elemental reminded me of Inside Out, and they showed a lot of the movie. Should I still give it a try? I don't feel like, honestly, I don't feel like they gave a lot of the movie away. It's just such a wonderful message that like I think everybody should see it. Like it's just such a cute movie. They did a really good job. And I if you go back and watch my teaser trailer like reaction video, I predicted that it was going to be very similar to like Zootopia, and it was also going to be kind of similar to like Inside Out. And I said it was going to be like a love story, which it is, and it's just funny because I was like, well, clearly I hit it right on the head. But despite the fact that I kind of like predicted things, I still thought it was really really good. The execution was fabulous. It's actually like in my top 5 Pixar films now, which is saying a lot because my Pixar films, like my top 5 hasn't changed in like years. So the fact that I'm saying that, it's kind of a big deal. But I also understand waiting until it comes out on Disney Plus. I feel like it's another Romeo and Juliet. Should I watch it? It's kind of Romeo and Juliet-esque, but like there's such a deeper meaning to all of it that I just highly recommend like everybody on earth see it. Like that's how good it is. People also said the animation was kind of wonky. They're just making stuff up or what? I think their animation was super impressive. Yeah, I don't know who's saying this, but no, the animation was, I mean, in all honesty, like they worked with a really hard subject. At the end of the day, like they had to keep a flame ignited the whole entire movie. Like, because you think about it, Ember is a flame, right? And they had to make it look like she's literally ignited the whole entire film, like she's active. I don't know what a better way to how to put that in a better way, but and like Wade, like you can see the water kind of going like flowing up and down, like the whole entire movie. It's just, if anything, the animation is super impressive. Like the technical aspect of the animation also extremely impressive. So I don't know who's saying this, but they maybe don't pay attention to a lot of animation or dive deep into animation. But no, I think that's the most impressive part of the whole entire thing. But I'm an animation nerd, so it's coming from me. Happy birthday, Jimmy! Everybody tell Jimmy happy birthday. He's in the chat. His birthday was actually a while ago, but I was in the middle of school and it was just chaotic. And then I came on here to do a watch party not too long ago, and then he reminded me about his birthday, and I was like, oh yeah, what do you want to watch? And he said Lady and the Tramp, so we are going to watch Lady and the Tramp, which I love Lady and the Tramp. So Elemental was pure trash. It's obvious that all the most talented people at Pixar are long gone. Oh, I do not agree with that at all. I mean, we have our own opinions, but I don't think it was trash whatsoever. I think it was an original, new idea, refreshing idea. I think that the characters were super cute. I think they did a really good job of casting. I think the animation was super impressive. I love that there were bigger themes in the movie, like there always is kind of with Pixar films. It deals with heavier issues, and I really love that they put it in a way that it's gentle because it's in a kids film, but it tackles some really heavy duty issues. And yeah, it's just a beautiful, I just thought it was really, really cute. I thought it was a really good movie. And just the characters are really likable. That's the thing too, because I don't know what it was about Luca specifically, but I didn't really like Luca. And I didn't really feel like a connection to any of those characters. But for some reason, like Ember and Wade, which are like the two main characters in the film, I felt like a really deep connection with like both of those characters. So yeah. Anyways, we're all allowed to have our opinions, but I wouldn't call it trash by any means. I think that's, yeah, I don't agree with that. The whole time I thought the dad was going to die because he seemed sick or something. Maybe I understood something. Hi, Aaron, Brian, and Matthew, and thank you. I thought you would live stream more. I've been waiting every day. Okay, so here's the thing with the live streaming. I'm glad you asked me, Kitty. So I finished my student teaching portion, but I still have to submit stuff to the state, and I'm still working on that. My submission deadline is July 6th, so I wanted to do more live streaming, but school comes first. It's first and foremost. It's at the top of my list. So after July 6th, I will be definitely live streaming more. I'll probably do another live stream next week for sure. But yeah, after July 6th, I'll be back, hopefully, in more of a full swing, you know? I love the Steal the Show Elemental. I love that song. I have it like on replay. It's so good. People already hate it. Did they even watch it before even saying that? I don't know. I don't know, Kitty. I think like at the end of the day, I mean, no matter what movie comes out, there's always going to be people who hate it, but it's one of their best ones in the last couple of years, I'll say, in my opinion. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay, are we all ready? Is everybody ready in the chat to get this party started? Let me go ahead and pull up my Disney Plus. So while I'm doing that, if you guys haven't already done that, go ahead and do that. I'm going to get my stopwatch ready. And I'm going to put it on the screen. Let's see, share screen, stopwatch. Okay, so you all should be able to see my stopwatch now. And then I got to go search for Lady and the Tramp. Okay. Well, clearly I just watched this not too long ago because I started. Okay, so Lady and the Tramp has a really long introduction, friends. So go ahead and move your, and I'll let my stopwatch run till that time. Go ahead and move it to the 2-minute mark. So I haven't started it yet. We are starting at the 2-minute mark. Until we hit that 2-minute mark. What was I going to tell you all? I was going to tell you something. Oh, I am going to for sure go to Oogie Boogie. Well, for sure. I guess it depends on if I get a ticket. Going to Oogie Boogie Bash again this year. I'm excited. I coordinated a group costume with friends, and I think it's going to be pretty epic. I'm excited for you all to see it. It's a mashup, which, you know, I love my mashups. I love a good, you know, mashup moment. Hopefully I'll be able to talk about it soon, but I don't want to give too much away because, you know, I want to keep it kind of secret. But if this is okay, I was wondering if we can start at the beginning because I love the music at the beginning. Oh yeah, I mean, you can start at the beginning. I've already let my timer start to run. So I'm going to start at 2 minutes, but if you want to start it now, go ahead. So those of you that want to start it, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and start mine at the 2-minute mark because I already started that stopwatch. Yeah, it's okay. Would we watch these anyways? It seems that some people are like way ahead anyways, and then some people are a little bit behind. So that's just typical. Does it take long to get a costume together? Not really. Like I'm not super crafty. I guess I just know where to buy things and then I'll add little details to it, but I can't sew, and I really wish I could because then I could construct like my own full-blown costume. So no, it doesn't really take long. I guess what takes the longest, I started, everyone, by the way, I'm at the 2-minute mark. I guess the longest or the hardest part is just finding the pieces that you need. I think that's the hardest part and the longest part. I guess more so if you're like a perfectionist like me, like I get really like I have to find the right colors of everything. Like last year when I did my Ariel Wanda mashup, like it had to be all the purples were exactly the same purples, all the exact greens had to be the exact greens. Yeah. So basically I'm a headache. I'm really hoping that they bring back in 2024. I don't know if they had this at Walt Disney World. Princess Night. We had Princess Night over here, and it was honestly so much fun. And I really hope they bring it back. So cute, baby So cute. Oh, so cute. I don't know. I like them all. I don't really have a favorite. I like them all in their own ways. Also, don't shame me. Y'all, I'm eating seaweed. I don't know if you guys can see that. Seaweed. Yep, yep, yep. It's actually really good. Don't knock it till you try it. Hmm. Have you all seen my when they did, I don't know if they do this anymore, the Pillow Pets Disney? Oh my gosh, not me dropping something. This was like my only Disney pillow pet is Lady. It's so old. I can just, if y'all were here and you felt it, you're like, oh my gosh, this thing has been around for years. But yeah, I'm gonna use it. Why not use it, right? It's not that. But she's a puppy. She can't be left all alone. How many of you have all had a puppy? I feel like every puppy is like that. I had a puppy, lol. I've had a puppy too, and the puppy was exactly like that. Also, if you haven't already, please smash that like button, thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. Aaron, is it your cousin or your nephew that's joining us? I don't remember. I think you said it was your nephew, but Sundays. I really want a Cocker Spaniel because of this movie. Oh, these are just not getting any better. Do any of you have glasses and you just keep trying to, just rub them and it just gets worse? How does that happen? It gets worse. Even when I'm using the little, just getting worse and worse. Oh no, my poster's falling down. This is not good. Dun, dun, dun. That's your problem with the glasses every day. Honestly, me too. And I don't even know, like, what's the point of this little, what is it? What is the, what do I even call that? What is the point of it if it doesn't even make my glasses better? Don't understand. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back, Kitty. You know what movie I'm excited to see, y'all? Wish. Have you all seen the trailer for Wish? Doesn't it look so good? I love that they went back to like 2D animation. So cool. I love the way this is all drawn. Just the backgrounds are just so good. What is everyone's favorite classic Disney film here? Go ahead and leave it in the chat. I would consider classic anything, honestly. What's considered classic? I would say anything 70s and below. Honestly, if I was to really like pinpoint, I would say like 50s and under. Yeah. Which way did it go? Guava color. Do you like it? Oh, all the way to 90s. I think 90s is still relatively. Modern. Honestly, for me, because it starts with the Renaissance, like the Disney Renaissance movie period. I consider that modern. So it's like 89 on. Like it starts with the Little Mermaid. Um, Even though technically it's not modern, I just associate it with modern. Pinocchio. Ooh, good choice. You know what's so interesting? I watched Pinocchio a lot, but like it was never like one of my favorite films, which is so weird because I watched it pretty often when I was young. Top five for me: Aristocats, Pinocchio, Lady and the Tramp, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan. Nice. I would say my favorite classic is probably Lady and the Tramp. If you asked me this when I was a little kid, I would have said the Aristocats, but now it's like Lady and the Tramp. And you know what other classic is growing on me? Snow White. Like my favorite villain is the Evil Queen. So don't get me wrong. She's a star in my eyes. But the movie itself is growing on me because I never watched it really when I was young. Never watched it really when I was like in my teen years. Like now I'm like, oh, I like Snow White. I think I just appreciate it too because it's so old. I'm like, no, I got to give it up, you know? So I guess okay, so technically I need to do a video on this. Thank you, Kitty. So there's different how do I say this? There are different periods of Disney animation. So there's like the golden age, the silver age, the bronze age, the renaissance, and then it's the modern right after. Let me see what movies it starts with for the modern era. Oh, I don't know if they have this in order. Is this in order? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's post Renaissance, which I would consider like, oh, it's post Renaissance now. They used to call it modern era. Let's go look. I'm just going to look because I thought I knew everything, but apparently the Renaissance era, and then oh wait, they do call it the post Renaissance era. I thought it was always called the modern era. So the post Renaissance era is where I say it would start, which is the 2000s. So in the 2000s, you had Lilo and Stitch, Emperor's New Groove, Atlantis, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, Up. Um, yeah, things like that. The Princess and the Frog, Tangled. And then they're saying like the new era is the rival era, and that's like Big Hero 6, Wreck It Ralph, Frozen, Encanto. So yeah, post Renaissance era, I would say is like modern, where the modern starts. I hope I didn't confuse everybody. I probably did. I get so like into it when I talk about like animation and like especially the different eras of animation. Like it's just super cool. Do you have any Lady in the Tramp merchandise? I do. I have that little pillow pet that I showed you all. I have a painted jacket of Lady and the Tramp. Like somebody actually hand painted a jean jacket for me, and it has Lady and the Tramp on it. It's on my Instagram. I posted it kind of a while ago, but I love it. It's hand painted by an incredible artist. Um, what else do I have? I have the backpack back here. I think you guys can see it. Let me see. I'll move. It's like right here. I'm trying to think. I know I have a mug somewhere of Lady and the Tramp. And I think that's it. It made no sense. Oh no. Let me see if I could do it a little bit better. So there are different eras of Disney animation, and those there's different movies in those different eras. So like the very beginning was called the golden age of Disney animation, and there's certain films that came out that fit into the golden age. Then there's like the silver age, then there's the bronze age, and the Renaissance was a really big one. Like it is deemed by most people to be the most successful era of Disney animation, and it because it had classic after classic after classic, and this is spanning from '89 to is it 98, 97, 98, 97, and that was like The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Mulan, Hercules, like all of like the really popular films came out in that span. And then what you had after that was called the post Renaissance, which are the modern films, like the more modern films, which were the ones that I listed that were like Tangled, Princess and the Frog, Emperor's New Groove. A lot of those movies in like the post Renaissance era were quote unquote flops. So like Atlantis was in there as well. But now they're like super popular. Like everyone's an Atlantis fan. Everybody's an Emperor's New Groove fan. You know, it's like now all these movies are like popular, but when they came out, they weren't necessarily popular. So, anyways, the classics, I would consider like gold, silver era of animation. And if you typed it in, like different eras of Disney movies, and you click images, it'll give you like an exact breakdown of like what movies fit into which era. What Disney movie do you have the most merchandise for? Mm, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe Beauty and the Beast and Toy Story, I think would probably be the top two. Kitty, that's a great question. I don't know. That is a great question. I love when Lady reflects on like when her parents are changing. It's so funny. Like, what do dogs think? You know? Can you check? Well, yeah, I'll just type your question into Google and see what happens. I mean, this is like just someone's opinion. It says I a classic I'd say needs to be at least 20 to 25 years old. But that's like one person's opinion. I don't think there's an official answer, to be honest. Like 20 to 25 years, I would still consider to be like a relatively new movie. Mhm. A baby, Miss Lady. What is baby? A tramp. I feel like Jimmy has a lot of Funkos. Jimmy, do you have a Lady and the Tramp Funko? I'm sure you do. No, I get it, Kitty. Basically, all those movies, I mean, yeah, they are like old now. We're old, apparently, which is okay. It's okay. Nice, Jimmy. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. The dog moves out. They seem to be alike. How so? Because it's a movie from like not a human perspective. I saw the Peanuts movie on Disney last week, and I'm like, when did this happen? Because it's never been on Disney before, so it surprised me. Yeah, a lot of stuff got added to Disney randomly because Anastasia was back on Disney Plus, which it hadn't been there forever. Like basically since I did the next or the last watch party. That's how long it's been. Like the romance. Yeah, but I mean, I would argue there's romance in like every Disney and Pixar film almost. There's some form of romance in every film in Disney. Sometimes the romance is not like up in your face at the forefront, but there's still like romances in the movie, you know? Yeah, I can see that. I would say more like Lady and the Tramp and Elemental are more alike because it's like opposites attract, like very different um, characters coming from very different walks of life, but they're like coming together and they want to be together and they find romance. Whereas like Wally, I would argue like they're both robots, and yeah, one is like in space and the other one is on a planet, planet Earth. They're still robots, so but yeah, I would say Elemental and Lady and the Tramp, there's that element of like opposites attract kind of thing. The baby. The baby. I love when she does the lullaby. What is a baby anyways? Be something wonderful. It must be something grand. haven't even noticed that I'm around today. Mhm. Hello, my little star sweeper, sweep the dust. La la loo, la la loo, soft, fluffy sleeper. Here comes a pink cloud for you. La la loo, la la loo. Of your wings, close my eyes. La la loo, la la loo. And may love be your keeper. La la loo, la la loo, la la loo, la la loo. Love it. Such a good little lullaby. Dream on. Classics, I'm not sure. I know my favorite soundtrack of all time, Disney wise, is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. But classic, I'm not sure. What about you? What about you all? What's your favorite soundtrack from Disney or Pixar? I still do them separate, even though Disney now Pixar is under Disney now and they've bought it. I still, in my head, keep them separated. So I will say, because it is important, this part, the reason it was definitely cut out of the live action is it is very racist. So this is very much, and I was looking how they broke it down online, Disney and what they've said, but it was a racist caricature of what white people essentially thought of Asian people at the time, from the way that they speak, their accent, the way they're even drawn. So that's why this is problematic. It's even hard to kind of watch this scene because it's like, yeah, there's a lot of things in Disney animation that did not age well, and this is one of those things that did not age well. That's why I think on this film there was a warning before it played. I don't know if you all saw it, but my favorite Pixar soundtrack would probably be Incredibles or Ratatouille. Lion King is my favorite soundtrack. Ah, such a bop. Love Lion King. Ratatouille is super cute too. I've always considered Pixar as Disney's sister, even though they bought it. I do mix up Disney and Pixar sometimes, though. I always keep them separate, like in my, yeah, I don't know why, but Disney and Pixar will always be separate. Like, even when I was doing my review for Elemental, I wanted to put Pixar's Elemental, and I was like, well, technically now you see, even on like the posters, it's like Disney and Pixar. So if they had just put the cats, it wouldn't have been racist. But it's like the way the cats have a certain accent and like the way they're even drawn. That's kind of, it's a racist caricature. So it has history. So it wouldn't have been as problematic if it was just cats and the cats didn't really say anything or sing anything, or were just drawn like normal cats. Um, but yeah, therein lies the problem. So they could have still used like Siamese cats. They just went about it in a not good way. If you go look up a Siamese cat, like they have their eyes are not drawn a certain way. So you can definitely tell it was a caricature of what people thought Asian people looked like and sounded like. So did not age well. How many of you have seen, just out of curiosity, how many of you have seen Lady and the Tramp 2 here? I know Jimmy has because Jimmy asked about it, but how many, Saul and Kitty specifically, have you all seen Lady and the Tramp 2? Because I really like Lady and the Tramp 2, but oh, I love when they go visit the beaver. That's coming up. Yes, I've seen all the Lady and the Tramp movies and like them all. Yeah, it's also they also had to do like a warning at the beginning of the film for Aristocats as well. Yeah, Lady and the Tramp 2. I feel like I don't know. It is a good movie. It's kind of like how Lion King 2 is for me also. I think they were just really really good, but I don't know, the critics didn't like it. I was like, I actually really liked them and the music was good. Like Lady and the Tramp 2 had bops, like good songs. So, that's my opinion. Jimmy, you're not on Discord, right? I feel like I always ask you this, but that's why I thought you knew about the watch party because I put it in Discord and I feel like everybody's in Discord that usually is here like often, frequently. Except Kitty. I know Kitty's not in Discord, but Everyone else is for the most part there. So I left a message saying, "Hey," like last week. I was like, "Hey, we're gonna go live Tuesday for Lady and the Tramp for Jimmy's birthday." Oh, okay, got it. It was like a computer thing. I don't think I've seen Bambi 2. I couldn't even really handle Bambi 1, so I don't know if I could watch Bambi 2. Never seen Fox and the Hound 2 either. Again, another movie that makes me really cry, so that's probably why I haven't seen the second ones. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think they should do a live action Bambi. I think they need to stay away from the animated movies that have animals, in my opinion. Fox and the Hound is 2 is more lighthearted from what I remember. Oh, good. I'm glad it's lighthearted because, I mean, uh, the scene when she takes Todd into the forest and drops him off absolutely annihilates me. It is just so, my heart every time breaks. And I'm like, this is just a movie. And this is just an animated movie. Why are you crying? Yeah, we should definitely watch the sequels sometime because I don't think we've done the sequels ever on my channel, and I'm down for that. We'll start with Lion King too, because that's a classic. I love that one. Did you guys know that yesterday was the 25th anniversary of Mulan? Very cool. Kind of crazy to think that it's been around for 25 years. Although that was like last year. Was it last year? No, 2021 was Beauty and the Beast's 30th anniversary. Crazy. You all, you all, everyone, guess what? I watched because my dad is a really big Avatar fan. We watched Avatar 2 on Sunday. I went in with like really, really, really low expectations. I went in with an open mind, like I always do. I had really, really low expectations. I actually really liked it. I thought it was super cute. Made me a little teary eyed. I didn't cry, but I got a little teary eyed at the end. But it was good. It actually captivated me for 3 hours, and I feel like it could have definitely been trimmed. Don't get me wrong. I think it could have been trimmed, but I was definitely entertained for the 3 hours. So Avatar 2 was so good, but so sad. Yeah, I didn't really like the way they ended it, but they had to do something dramatic. I knew they were going to do something. I actually called it. The individual who dies in it, I'm not going to say who it is. I called it. I knew it was going to happen. It was like, I'm really good at calling shit. Sorry, pardon my language, calling stuff. I'm really good at predicting things. Yeah, that's my gift. I like to predict things before it happens. No way they're going to continue on with that many avatars. I think they need to kind of stop. I think maybe one more and then do it from like the kids' perspective, like a story about the kids and then like moving on. But I don't like 4 and 5. Too much. Too much. Okay, my favorite scene is coming up when they have their little Italian dinner together. Oh, so cute. Oof. Uh oh. Here we go. Oh, almost. Mhm. I think it was a creator from the movie. I think Jimmy. Oh, Jim and Elizabeth Brown, which is supposed to be ladies owners, apparently. Which that's what I always initially thought because I knew it was Jim, but I don't never knew like Darling's name because she calls her Darling. But yeah, it's supposed to be Jim and Elizabeth Brown, apparently. I think. Oh, Tony. Oh, Butch. She's got a Spanish girl. She has a name. Yeah, she has a name. Apparently, it's Elizabeth. But obviously, like, because Lady hears Jim Deere and Darling, so she calls her Darling the whole movie. But apparently, her name was Elizabeth. This scene always makes me extremely hungry. Anybody else? Like, I really want spaghetti after I watch this. Mhm. Wow, never knew that. I didn't know that till right now, to be honest. Like, I knew she had a name, but I never knew what the name was. So, yeah, we all learn something new every day, right? They're going to sing the song, right? Like, you can't help but want spaghetti. And the breadsticks, so good. This is the night, so beautiful night. And they call it Bella Notte. Look at the skies, they have stars in their eyes on this lovely Bella Notte. Sunrise sun with your This is the night, and the heavens are bright on this lovely Bella Notte. good. And their little stroll through the park. This is the night. Was a beautiful night, and they got it noted. Yeah, the initials right there, JMEB. Apparently, that's what it means. It's her owners. Although I don't think so because the cement is so new and so fresh. Because they leave their little paw prints. Unless Jim Deere and Darlene are just taking strolls in the park in the middle of the night. I don't think so. They got a baby at home. Plot hole, yeah, right? I'm like, it's just not making sense. Things aren't adding up. This is the night and the heavens are right. Leave la notte. Look at the stars, they got clouds in their eyes. They call it Bella Notte. Uh-oh, she's been out too late. Lady's been partying it up. Hi, Queen Tiana. Welcome in, friend. Good to see you. Dog party. So I want to extend our watch party community. And I think the best way to do that is probably streaming on one day, like consistently. What do you guys think? Like picking a day that we always do, which is what I used to do. I used to stream on one day particularly. And so that everybody always knew, like, oh, we have watch parties on this night, like we always do. It's just hard to pick a day because I don't know like what day works the best for everybody. I feel like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but like I just don't know. Like I feel like Saturday is a day where people always go out. So it's like I don't want to make it on a Saturday. Friday, I think, is actually maybe more doable. I think this Friday makes sense. And then like or Sunday. Because Sunday, like everyone's home, getting ready for the week, you know? Oh, Tiana, you're fine. You can join whenever. How are you doing? Sorry, as I went into a tangent about making the community here a little bit bigger. But I know I throw everybody off because I do streams on like random nights, but it's like whenever I know that I have time for it, I'm like, okay, I got to make it on that day, you know? So well, I appreciate that comment. But I'm leaning towards either Friday or Sunday. I think that would be good. Queen Tiana, are you going to watch with us or are you just popping in? So I can tell you where we are in the film if you want to catch up. Oh, perfect. So we are about like 53 minutes in. So kind of towards the end a little bit. It's not even necessarily I don't think I'd get burnt out, but I just don't have the time to do it every day. I just don't have time. It's unfortunate. Especially since so August I'm going back for my second semester and it's going to be another like couple of months where I don't touch my channel, which yeah, it makes me very sad. I just haven't been able to do anything on my channel for I feel like almost a year. I feel like if I look at the actual last video I made, not the ones where I come on screen and I'm like reviewing or reacting, but one that I actually made, I think it's almost a year old. That's okay. I've talked to people who are like in the community, like creators, and they're like, "You're okay. Like, I know it sucks that you can't make videos right now, but you always have your channel, and you know, YouTube's algorithm will always find you an audience once you start to do it again. But you have to be consistent." And I knew that. I knew that before I even started. So the fact that I've fallen off, it sucks and it hurts my heart, but I know that I'm pursuing something that is also very important to me. And, you know, it'll be okay. I got to remind myself it'll be okay. I can do all of the things. Ideally, I want to be able to teach, but also have my channel, two things that I really enjoy and that I'm passionate about and that I really like. And I feel like that's like, I give that advice to everybody, don't just do like one thing. If you have like multiple passions, like find a way to do everything that you want because, right, life's too short. Just do all the things that make you happy and that, you know, will bring you a sense of purpose. Oh my gosh, the pound scene, I could do without this. Yeah, that's sad that you don't get to be active anymore. Yeah, it's just mostly this year. I know next year it'll be different. Like I know come December it'll be different. I can kind of jump back in for a little bit, but yeah, I wish there was multiple. Like, I wish I could clone myself so that there, you know, was one version of me that could tackle the school stuff and then another version of me that could focus on the YouTube stuff. That would be great. I love that there's a wiener dog in here because y'all know I have a wiener dog. I brought him on here like once, I think. And I mean, technically, he's my parents now, but I love wiener dogs. They're so funny. Oh my gosh, he's a tramp. I love that song. It's coming up. Peg, woo! Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what dog this big gray one is supposed to be. Is he supposed to? I don't think he's supposed to be a Great Dane. His snout is too long. Some kind of hound, but I just don't know what kind of hound. Oh, I hate this when they walk the dog. Oh, makes me so sad. Hmm. My week's been pretty good, Queen Tiana. It's been busy and I'm tired, but it's been good so far. What about you? I had a nice weekend, so yeah. Mhm. He's a gray Russian wolfhound. See, I knew he was a hound, but I I knew he wasn't a bloodhound because I've seen a bloodhound. I think Trusty's a bloodhound, actually. Gray Russian wolfhound. Interesting. Yeah, Tiana, how has your week been? He's a tramp. We love him. They need a new heart every day. He's a tramp. I adore him. And I only hope he'll stay that way. He's a tramp. He's a scoundrel. He's a grounder. Mhm. He's a tramp. And I love him. And you have got it pretty bad. Every time he'll show up, plenty of trouble. No count pup. I wish that he were double. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing more to say. He's a tramp. He's a good one. And I wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way. He's a tramp. He's a tramp. But I love him. And I only wish I traveled. Yes, of course I've heard that. Jimmy, I go to Disneyland all the time and I pass it. I've been good. Disney, your screen's going blurry. Oh yeah. For some reason it does that. I still haven't figured out like why it does that. Thanks, Queen Tiana. I want to look up that dog. That what was it? Gray Russian Wolfhound. I gotta look that up. Well, have I ever seen this dog in real life? Wolf Wolfhound. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Oh, the long face. It looks like a greyhound. I used to have a greyhound when I was younger. And like the face looks very greyhound-esque. Actually, even the body. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look how interesting is that? The next dog over is greyhound. He's a tramp. And I only wish to travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way. He's a tramp, but I love him. And only now it's stuck in my head. And Jacques is a Scottish Terrier. Scottish Terrier. I know a lot about dog breeds, friends, because I used to watch. I was at Animal Planet all the time growing up, and I would watch like all the dog shows. I would watch them, and I'd learn all about the breeds and like when they would have dog shows. You know where they put the dog on the table and this like person analyzes the dog, and then he's like, it makes their dog like run up and down. Like I watch it all, so I know a lot about dog breeds. Useless information, maybe. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for The Little Mermaid to come out on Disney Plus because I will be partying it up. I will have like a mermaid just explosion in here. Like I will go all out. I'm gonna make some mermaid treats, dress like a mermaid. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think the live action. Which live action did we watch on this channel? I feel like we've done like maybe two. Oh, my extended family used to have a corgi. Trick, Trick. That reminds me. Who is Trixie and Fifi and Rosita Chiquita? Well, whatever her name is. Yes, that was a really good touch. I liked the Jodie Benson cameo. It was super cute. When she, oh, I don't want to spoil it, but I guess that's not really spoiling it. Is it spoiling it when she like hands her a dingle hopper? I think that's super cute. Super cute. I want a corgi, but mom says they're so expensive. You could always adopt. Like my dachshund was actually in a shelter, and I only got him because I was like 18, and they put sometimes I don't know if PetSmarts do this anymore, but they will have different shelters or pounds like come in for like the day, like Saturday. Usually it's Saturday, and then they have all the dogs out front of the store, and then you just like can buy a dog. And that's how I got my like our wiener dog. I was just 18. I was going into PetSmart. I saw him, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy him." And then, yeah, I don't know if they do it like that anymore, but I literally paid $100 for him, and that was it. $100. That was it. As a little 18-year-old. Yeah, I don't know if they do it anymore, but that's how I got my dog. Oh yeah, yeah, that's how I got one of our dogs. Our greyhound was a rescue because they race greyhounds, and they treat them really badly. So there's a greyhound rescue by us. So we got our first dog, who was a rescue, a greyhound retired racer, and then our second dog, which is like the love of my life, and I miss him so much. Um, his name was Max, and he was a mutt, just like Tramp. And we got him through just like my dad's work friend because I had a bunch of puppies, and we got him. And then we had a Jack Russell Terrier who followed my mom home. My mom was walking Max, I believe just Max at the time. Yeah, just Max at the time. And then he followed her home, like, and then we just never got rid of him. So that was Jack, our Jack Russell Terrier. And then Timmy, which is the dachshund, is the one that I adopted. So yeah. Oh, we had fish growing up too, and we had an aquarium inside, and then we have a pond right now, which we've always had a pond for as long as I can remember, with a bunch of goldfish. I love that you had a bird. I love birds. I don't know why, but Tramp like trying to chase down this rat was like such a scary scene when I was little. No, and his paws hurt. Aunt Sarah. No one's a fan of Aunt Sarah. Am I right? He's a tramp, but I love him. Aunt Sarah, she's too much. She's like, Aunt Sarah, you gotta calm down. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. He's a tramp, I love him. And only we should travel. This film's art style is stunning. Right? Queen Tiana, I was like saying the exact same thing. Every time they like zoomed out and like showed all the houses, it's just so good. I love the way they used to do animated films. Like everything was hand drawn. Like that's so insane. And it just adds so much more value to it and just I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It makes me happy. It did age well. I agree. Bloodhound, a true bloodhound. I know. Like even the water, like when they're running through the water, just how they're able to do that. So impressive. Because what? Lady and the Tramp came out 60s? Oh, I was almost right. 1955. Almost. I was off by 5 years. Hmm. Oh, Trusty. Poor thing. Oh, the little baby puppies. So cute. They're scamp. Okay. Like, what camera is that? That there's like smoke coming out of it. Y'all see, this is like sometimes I just see like some prehistoric stuff. Like, what is that? I didn't even know cameras did stuff like that. I guess it's good. I'm not that old, but I'm like, what is that? Look at the little ladies. They are so cute. Oh my goodness. Hmm. They do have names. Let me look them up. Um, they don't really say them in the movie, which kind of bothers me. And one of them is Danielle for sure. What is it? Danielle, Annette, and Colette. I love how I remembered Danielle. I think Danielle's the funny one. She was kind of like the little goofy one. Danielle, Colette, Annette. No, you haven't, Uncle Trusty. Yeah, Annette, Colette, and Danielle. I'll put it in the chat. So cute. Yay. I'm done. Let me know when you all are done. Dun, dun, dun. They ran out of et names. Honestly, I could think of like at least two at the top of my head: Scarlett and Bernadette. That's there you go. I like. I don't know. They just wanted to get a little different and put Danielle in there. I love this movie so much. Yay, Jimmy. Well, I'm so happy that you were here and you were able to see your movie for your birthday. Again, everyone, if you haven't already, wish Jimmy a happy birthday. To be fair, it's a belated birthday celebration, but we celebrated. We finally did it. Um, yeah. I'm trying to think when the next time I could come online is and when we could do another watch party. I'm thinking maybe. Ooh, maybe next Friday night. That might be possible. Or maybe Sunday night. Between the two. So maybe Sunday night or Friday night. Between those two. Um, oh, wait. Not like, sorry, this is confusing. Next Friday night, like the 30th. So not the 23rd, because I have to wake up the next day at like 5 a.m. So I'm going to, yeah, that won't work. But either this Sunday or like next Friday. So be on the lookout. I know. And then, like I said, my submission date for the stuff that I've been preparing for is July 6th. So after July 6th, I will be here frequently all the time. And hopefully, we will pick a day and I can consistently do watch parties on that day so we all know and we can all show up on the same day. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a quick little I think I'm gonna do one TV episode of something and then I'm gonna head out. So for those of you who just wanted to join for the movie, thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. I love that we can all just cut out a little bit of time to watch a film together and just put all of our worries to the side and just have fun and watch a film. So thank you. If you want to head out, good night. Thank you so much for being here. And those of you that want to stay around, I am going to stop the stopwatch right now, and I'm going to go back to Disney Plus, and I'm going to pick out a little short, either like a short film or like an episode of something. So let me see. Let me do a little looking. Oh my goodness, I'm just tired. A through Z. Good night, Erin. Thanks for joining. See you in the next one. Okay, so I am between either an episode of Tangled, an episode of DuckTales, or an episode of what is it called? I think it's called The Weekenders. I don't know if The Weekenders is on here. Is that a Disney thing? I think it is. Weekenders. Oh my gosh, it's not on here? Totally thought The Weekenders was a Disney show. I guess it is not. Ooh. Kitty says Bluey. Does anybody else have any ideas they want to throw out there? Does Tangled sound good with anybody? Let's see. What else is there? There's so many. Oh my goodness. Like, no wonder they broke it up into categories. You'd be here like all day. Oh, they have the Hercules animated series. That's a fun one too. Oh, Lilo and Stitch the series. That's a good one too. I've been rewatching Monsters at Work. I think Monsters at Work was such a cute little series. Okay, let's do one of Bluey for sure. And then if you all are still with me, then we'll do another one. Another TV show. Because Bluey's pretty short. So we'll do Bluey. It's only 9 minutes. So for those of you that are here, we are going to do the season 1, episode 3 of Bluey. And on my end, it's called Keepy Uppy. So if you guys want to watch that, and then like I said, if you're still with us, then we'll do probably Tangled. I think Tangled would be fun to watch, or at least just do. Oh my gosh, my computer's about to die. I'm gonna plug that in first so it doesn't die, and then I lose you all. So glad I caught that. Sometimes I never catch it, and then I have a lot of stuff on my computer that's just like not saved, which is not a good thing by any means. Make sure you save your stuff. It's not on your Disney Plus? Wait, why isn't it on your Disney Plus? I wonder, Queen Tiana, if you can look it up on YouTube so that you can watch it with us. I'm sure somebody put the episode on there. Let me put the episode name. That's so weird. So that's the name of the episode. So if you want to try to look it up on YouTube, I'm sure somebody has put it on YouTube. Or just online in general. All right, Kitty, are you back? We're going to get this party started. Yeah, Bluey's cute. I only started to watch Bluey because of Kitty, actually. Kitty was like, hey, I know something that's really short and easy to watch, and it takes all of 9 minutes. And I was like, hey, I'm on board. And it was actually very cute. Oh, perfect. I wonder why you don't have it on your Disney Plus, though. That's so weird. Although I know they do that. Like, seriously, things just disappear from Disney Plus. And I'm like, what the heck? Like when I went to go look for Anastasia, because I actually watch Anastasia very frequently, and I went to go look for it. It wasn't there. I checked a few months later, wasn't there. Checked again, wasn't there. And then the other day, what did I go on there for? I went to go watch something on Disney Plus, and there was Anastasia. It was back. All right, let's get it started. So the Keepy Uppy, starting it right now. I don't remember this intro. Is this the intro? I thought Disney. Yeah, I think Thumbelina was on Disney Plus because we watched it together. So then they took Thumbelina away too. Morning balloons. Morning balloons. Mhm. Oh my gosh, that's no reason to ban it. That's so intense for no reason. I don't know if I've ever seen a Bluey mascot. I wonder if anyone's ever made a costume of Bluey. That doesn't look creepy, I should say. Hours of entertainment for kids because I used to do this. Mhm. This is an intense episode. I'm like, ah, it's gonna fall. How did she get that? Mom for the win. Oh my gosh, she just dove in for that. Mom was a volleyball player, clearly. Hmm? Touch the ground. Mhm. Cute. Very cute. Very, very cute. Queen Tiana, are you still with us? Thanks for the suggestion, Kitty. Very cute. I can't tell like which one is the series. I think it's this one. No? Oh, that's no, that's clearly a short. Or not even a short. That's like an hour. What is the series called? Oh, is it Rapunzel's Adventure? Well, let's see. I'm gonna wait and see if Queen Tiana is still here. If she's not, then we'll call it a night and we'll do it another time when she's here. But in the meantime, while I see if she responds, Jimmy and Kitty, do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? Anything you're looking forward to this weekend? Ooh, our next movie. That's a good question. Very good question. You know what? Let me go. I shouldn't have exited out of Disney Plus. Let me go back to Disney Plus and look. I feel like we should do Big Hero 6. That's what I feel like we should do. What other one could we do? Big Hero 6. Or I feel like Big Hero 6 would be cute. Ooh, nice, Jimmy. Have fun at the park. Okay, so my vote is either Big Hero 6 or yeah, maybe we'll do a sequel. That would be kind of fun. But I feel like with the sequels, it would be even more fun if we do the first one first and then do the second one. So like I feel like we'd have to do Lion King and then go into Lion King 2 because I feel like it'd be more fun. But I don't know. That's just me. So okay, so next time it'll either be Lion King 2, Big Hero 6, or I don't know. Maybe we can start to like cycle back to some of the ones that we did like so long ago that it's like time to rewatch it, you know? That's what I'm thinking. But anyways, thank you both, Kitty and Jimmy. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. So keep on the lookout. Make sure you set your, I don't know what it's called, but like, I guess an alert so that you know when I go live next time. For some people, I know for some people it works, and then other people, for some reason, it doesn't work. But yes, because I don't know exactly what day yet. So just make sure you're checking back in on my page, or if you're on Discord, you can check in Discord or Instagram because sometimes I'll put it there. But yeah, have a great night, you both. Thank you for being here. Oh, 101 Dalmatians or Jungle Book would be good. I like that. Oh, thank you, Saul. I didn't know you were still here. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Thank you all, and I will see you very, very soon. Okay? Bye.